PowerPoints, so give me a second.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So my name is Adam Giddings. I am a communications major, that's why I'm here, and my emphasis is public relations. So today what I wanted to talk about is how you act and why it's important to pay attention. The way that you move, the way that you are. And so I want to start off by asking you to assess how you're sitting right now. Are you slouching? Do you have your legs crossed? Do you have your arms crossed? I see the people who are on your cell phones. Are you on your cell phone? How are you sitting right now? And the reason that I want you to do that is because, let's think about it. So let's say you're in a job interview, right? You're sitting down and you're hunched over and you've got your arms folded and your legs crossed. What kind of message is that sending to your future employer? The thing about communication is that we communicate more when our mouths are shut than we do when our mouths are open. So what are you saying when you're sitting? And so we're going to talk about some steps how to de-Quasimodo yourself. I can't take credit for this. I wish I could. But first, I wanted to start off by giving some examples of maybe some good things, maybe some bad things. So we're going to start with Donald Trump. Look at that picture. What does that say to you? I can see some people smirking, some people are trying to contain the laughs, some of you are showing outright anger. The way that we look when we think people aren't looking is just as important as how we present ourselves. And so this is actually a really good candid shot of President Trump. It's important to just pay attention to the way that you look. The same here, President Obama, that face. What does that face convey to you? How is he feeling? What is he thinking? Just like we can analyze these pictures, same with Richard Nixon, just like with these pictures, how each person is sending you a message, everything you do is also sending a message. And so in the PR world, it's very important to make sure that the messages that you're sending are on purpose. So if you think about like United Airlines, their recent PR scandal where they had to drag a guy off of a plane, and that got filmed and then posted on the internet. You know, your actions speak louder than words. What you do takes more precedence than the things that you say. And so oftentimes in a company or as an individual, especially as young professionals, as we go out and try to get jobs, it's very important to make sure that our body language, the things that we're doing, the way that we're dressed even, is indicative of the results that we want. So when you go into a job interview, if you're wearing a tie, or like if you're presenting, you're wearing a tie versus wearing like a wrinkly plaid shirt and a hat. It's very important to pay attention. And so it's all about your personal brand. So my invitation to you, what I want you to think about is what is your brand? Who do you want people to see you as? And what do you want to be when you grow up? Because if you can find the answers to these three questions, and kind of figure out who you are and what you want to do, then you can figure out how it is that you want to present yourself. And then I just have some examples. Kanye West presenting himself literally, I am a god. You know, if any of you are familiar with Kanye West, he puts on the persona that he believes he is a god. And he's made millions of dollars by doing that because that's basically who he wanted to be when he grows up. If you've ever listened to any interviews with him, he sounds like the most prideful, conceited person on the planet. That's the persona that he puts on. That's the thing that he projects. The way that he is, the way that we are, is the way that people think about us. Same thing with Gordon Ramsay. This man's made millions of dollars by yelling at people, and by being a fantastic chef, but specifically by yelling at people. I love these pictures. They're fantastic. But it's important to pay attention to who you are and what you're doing. Ultimately, you are the person that you present to others. It doesn't matter how cool you think you are. It doesn't matter how qualified you think you are. If you can't convince a future employer that that's who you are, it's never going to work. Thank you.